Hello babes, it's me, Brown Girl Bella, back to bring you more lips, lashes, and luxury. And if you came to see the long-awaited bronze showdown between the new Natasha Denona bronze palette and the OG of the bronze, Miss Pat McGrath Mother Pat, and her Mothership 5 bronze Seduction, stay with us. I have to admit, all week I have been waiting for this. I cannot wait to dive in. I have started prepping my eyes now with the new, well, that's new to me, not new to you all. This is the Nastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I just got it recently, and so all this week I've been playing with it. And I have to say, I've been missing eye primer. I haven't found one that I liked as much as the Urban Decay Eden. And I think my eyes were starting to get a little irritated from it. So I took a break from eye primers and I just started using my concealer as my eye primer. But I'm finding that my shadows were not getting as pigmented as they were when I was using eye primer. So I am going back to using eye primer, and I thought I'd start off with the Nastasia Beverly Hills eye primer because I've seen a lot of rave reviews about it. I've read a lot of reviews and everyone says it is very good. I've been using it for a week now, and I have to agree, it is very smooth. I'm not getting as much creasing as I usually do, just a little bit. But as you can see, I can pat it down really quickly and it goes right away. Whereas with my concealer, it'd be very creasy and I would have to use some sort of powder to smooth it out. But this, you can just touch it lightly with your fingers and it goes right back to where it was. It gives you a nice kind of easy tack to it, so you know it holds onto that eyeshadow very nicely. But it is very comfortable to wear, very easy to use, and you only need a little bit. It really does go a very, very long way. So you don't need to use a lot of this to really have a great impact on your eyeshadow application, and I love that about this product. So far so good. It's only been a week, but I'm enjoying it. So on this eye, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona bronze palette. And on this eye, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath. And I'm going to try to keep the brushes fairly simple between the two of them. I have two of the 01 rougher brushes, so I'm going to use both of them. They have different handles. One is a little bit longer than the other, but they're both the same brush. So I'm going to use this longer handled brush for my Natasha Denona application, and I'll use the shorter one for the Pat McGrath. So going in, I'm going to try to keep the looks both kind of in the same family, but let me show you what both of them look like. So these are the two palettes. The Pat McGrath is on the bottom. The Natasha Denona is on the top. So using the Natasha Denona, I'm going to go in with Suntan first. And we're just going to deposit that right in to the crease. I'm going to move it slightly up as we go along. We're going to go in with one more pass using suntan. Just to build that color up a little bit more. Okay, great. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm going to go in with Magma. And this is the shade Magma here. And we're just going to deepen up that crease just a little bit. With that color. And then on the lid, I'm going to take my ring finger and I'm going to tap into gloaming. So far so good. And I'm going to take the Sonia G Mini Booster. I'm going to go into Palladium and I'm going to place that right in the inner corner socket. And a little bit in the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with those same colors I did on the crease. So suntan first. Followed by Magma. Once I finish the second eye, we'll go in and do some lashes. I'll just do some quick lashes real quick with the mascara. Okay, now it's time to do the left eye, and as you know, I'm going to be using Mother's palette for this one. And I'm going to try to keep the same colors as in Natasha Denona. So I'm going to start off with Entrapment as my first crease color. Same 01 brush, just with the smaller handle. And with the first pass, it was very pigmented on the pat side. But we all know Pat's colors seem to be a little bit more pigmented than Natasha's. No diss to Natasha because I think her formula is beautiful. but I just really think Pat's is just a little bit better. But because I did 3 passes on the right eye, I want to do 3 passes on the left eye. So again, going in with Entrapment, 3rd pass. And now wiping off Entrapment, we're going to go in with Disobedient, which is a darker brown shade. And we're going to put that in the lower crease line, deepening it up just a bit. And then with my ring finger on my left hand, I'm going to go in with True Bronze. I'm sorry, Bronze Blaze. And we're going to put that right on the lid. Okay. On the inner corner tear duct, because there's no bronzy type lighter shade that I think would work. Well, let's try Guilty Pleasure. I'm going to try Guilty Pleasure as that inner corner highlight on this eye. Because again, we don't want it to be too bright to distract from our lid color, but we just want to add a little interest there. And then for the lower lash line, again, we're going to go in with the same 2 colors that we started off with. So Entrapment first. And this is with the Jumbo Blender by Sonia G. You all know this is my favorite airbrush. And then Disobedient right underneath that. We're going to clean up underneath the eyes, add some mascara, no lashes, and then I'll be right back with the finished look. So I will always have an affinity for Mothership 5 since this is the very first Mothership that I purchased myself, and I got it at a discount, so I only paid $25 for this. Yeah, so it is one of the Motherships that remains in my top 3 of the most memories that I have. And I am going to do a palette tag. I know I saw it floating around. I know you've seen it floating around, the palette tag, and I definitely want to do that. So you will see some of these palettes in that tag once I finish it and edit and have it uploaded. But just wanted to shout out my memories on this palette because I do love it. And that is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you are not a member of the Bella Brigade squad up. Time to hit that red button and make it gray, and then keep it that way by watching a video and leaving me a comment. Until I see you back here again, you have been Bellafied. Take care, and I'll see you soon.